It's hard to believe that we're at this point in the season. First of all, I feel like we just started. Feel like we just played Pinkerton in our first game of the year the other week. It feels really weird that we're starting to wind down, but it also just feels really weird that I'm on my last ever senior night. It's a really weird feeling, being like wrapping up the season, wrapping up my life as an athlete. It definitely came at me a little bit faster than I thought it would. And it's gonna be a little bit bittersweet for sure.
We were just talking in the hallway actually about when the game was. I didn't even know it was Monday until about 20 minutes ago. So it kind of hit me then, it's really almost over. you look, we only have, 4 or 5 games left, so it kind of hits you there. But, I'm kind of just, focused on game to game, just trying to secure that 1 seed for the team and just trying to make the playoffs.
Definitely going to be a little emotional having my 4 years of all my sports on that field. I know for football it's definitely emotional for me, but knowing that we're going to have another playoff game here takes a little bit off of it, but still emotional for my last regular season home game with my boys.
It's brutal. I mean, the season's gone by so fast already. I don't know, losing those guys as a special group, so it's going to be really hard, but I mean, they did so much for this team, so they're ready. A lot of them are going to play after college, so I'm excited to see how they do.
I feel like it is crazy because I wait so long for lacrosse season. It's all I think about in the fall, all I think about in the winter, all I think about in the summer. But I do feel like we've been really working hard this season, and I feel like we're in a really great spot with our team, how we're playing. And so it does feel right that it's now. But lacrosse season is always quick, just because of how many games we play due to the weather, due to April break, trying to get as many games in as we can there. So it feels right. It feels right that it's on Monday.
Definitely not. I mean, time has flown by. It's going to be sad, playing the last regular season game on the turf because a lot of memories are made here, and, time has really just flown by, and we've had a lot of fun here.
We really want this. I don't know why, but football and lacrosse, for some reason, we both had each other's senior nights the past couple of years, and each time the senior night home has lost, so it's kind of weird how that happens, but it's definitely going to be a really exciting game.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bedford High School for our boys lacrosse senior night game between Merrimack Tomahawks and your Bedford Bulldogs. Prior to tonight's warm-ups, we would like to recognize our 10 outgoing seniors. Families and parents, please step forward to meet your senior when he is called. Starting with our manager, Tyler Caparelli. On today, playing lacrosse for 9 years prior to focusing on manager. Next year, he plans to attend Salisbury University. Please welcome number 1, Derek Kuliza. Derek is joined by his mom, Erin, his dad, Jeff, and his brother, Daniel. Next year, Derek will continue to play university. Derek would like to thank his family and high school coaches for the support over the past 9 years. Next up, defenseman number 4, Kevin Sheridan. Kevin plays Stonewall this fall, playing football. He's joined today by his parents Melissa and Bud, and his brother Ryan. This concludes Kevin's 11th year of playing lacrosse. He would like to thank his family and coaches for always pushing him to be his best on and off the field.
I'm thinking about it a little bit pregame, but I'm more focused on the actual game that we have in front of us. But I know for football, right when that clock hit 0, it was just, wow, it's like, I didn't even realize, and now that was my last game.
Please welcome number 7, Dylan Soden. Dylan, a defensive midfielder, is joined by his mom and his 2 brothers. He plans to attend the University of New Hampshire and wants to thank the continued support of his coaches, teammates, and parents in lacrosse. Next up, number 8, defenseman Spencer Henderson. Spencer is joined by his parents, Ivy and Greg, and his brothers Grant and Parker. Spencer would like to thank his coaches, family, teammates, and friends for being supportive and making playing lacrosse so enjoyable. Next fall, he plans to attend the Ohio State University. Should I say the Ohio State University, studying business.
obviously, my football senior night, my basketball senior night, to be honest, they weren't really anything special. It just felt like any other game. We took the pictures pregame, and that was about it. But this one is definitely different. Before the game, I'm probably going to be thinking about being a little bit emotional, like thinking about it being my last senior night. During the game, definitely going to go out and try to do my best and give 110%. And then after the game, it's just going to be a really weird feeling. Being the third senior night, you would think I'm used to it, but this is definitely going to be the hardest one of them all.
Please welcome number 20, long stick, midi, Sam Durso. Sam has been playing basketball for the past 10 years and is joined by his parents and brother. Sam would like to thank his parents, coaches, and coaches for introducing lacrosse to him without him passing this along to his brother. Next fall, he plans to study computer science at Fairfield University. Next up, number 22, Alex Gabry. This is Alex's 6th year playing lacrosse. He wants to thank his coaches and teammates for making the experience such a more memorable one. Alex is joined by his mom, dad, and brother. Next fall, he will attend the University of Tampa, studying business. Please welcome number 23, midfielder J.J. Gaffney and his family. J.J. has been playing lacrosse since middle school and would like to thank his family and coaches for everything they've done. He's playing lacrosse at Lacrosse University in the fall. Defenseman Tristan Kerr is joined by his family and would like to thank them for all his coaches and everyone who has supported him throughout his 11 years playing lacrosse. He plans to attend Lemoyne College in the fall. And please welcome number 30, goalie Ian Fletcher. Ian plans to attend LaSalle University in the fall and will be playing lacrosse. I'd like to thank his mom, dad, sister, coaches, and friends for their support.
It's a celebration, and that's all I want to think about it as. These guys have just poured their hearts and souls to this program. They've seen the program at its worst their sophomore year, and they just stuck with it, and they believed in us as coaches. They believed in the mission that we're trying to achieve here, and now they're seeing it come true. And so am I sad to see this group leaving? Absolutely. They're a group that I'm going to remember for all of my coaching career, but it's just a massive celebration for everything that they've done for this program and the lasting impact and legacy that they'll leave for our program needs to be celebrated.
Ready! 1, 2, 3, 1, let's go!
Their parents as well. We have a great group of senior parents that have raised these kids to be incredible young men. And so, I can remember myself as a player, I didn't like senior night because it was like, it's starting to come to an end. And then I can remember my mom saying, like, it's kind of more about me than it is about you. All those practices I drove you to and all the games I came to. And so it really is. It's for these senior parents as well, for all their hard work and getting these kids to the finish line. 18 years and 12 years of school. And so it's a really cool moment.
The seasons, they just go by so fast. Like, next year I'm going to be already be a senior, so I don't have much time left. So it's definitely something to see when they're going up there. It's that's going to be me sooner than I think. So yeah, I'll just have to just enjoy it while I'm here.
I just look forward to, just being out there. After last year, you really want to beat them by a lot, and you really want to show how much we've improved since last year. So, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm anxious, but, I definitely want to get out there and, prove how much we've gotten better and put a good beat down on them, considering the fact that, they took away our chances last year in the playoffs.
Locked in. I think everybody was obviously nervous. If you're not nervous before a game, you don't really care. We'll always say that. But I think everybody was really locked in. We were kind of doing our own thing with our senior night, but right when that finished, the guys were locked in and ready to play.
It was just a lot of emotions. But once that game started, it was like any other game. But it's definitely a hard concept to grasp that it's my last senior night. And yeah, it was a hard thing to get through, but once the game started, it was just like any other game, and we handled business.
Maybe our heads weren't in it as much as the start because, we're playing seniors in odd positions. Kevin Sheridan was taking a face-off. So it's like they're putting kids in odd positions, having a little fun with it. So, we matched up well with them. We knew, if we handled business that we were going to walk out there with a pretty large win. So I think we were just having a little fun with it, and it didn't matter as much if we didn't start off as hot because we knew no matter what, if we put our guys out there and we did our thing, that we were going to walk out with a pretty large W. To see him get in there, and he stood on his head all game, or for the half he played. I mean, he was making stops on the doorstep, and the few he let in were like 7-yard step downs, so he can brush that off because at the end of the day, not many goalies are saving those, but he was making incredible stops on the doorstep, and that's just what you want to see on a senior night, especially for him to be playing. We all wanted him in there, and we all were just happy that he got good minutes and he played very well when he was in there.
Seeing Ian out there and seeing him playing well is something that everyone on the team can be really excited about. He's one of those guys on our team that, even though he hasn't been starting all year, he just always has a great mindset and a positive attitude. He's always looking to get better, even though he knows that he's not the first on the depth chart. And obviously, everyone on the team trusts Ethan, and we're going to roll with him, and we're going to support him. But seeing Ian being able to go out there and ball out and do his thing, and it was definitely a great feeling for everyone on the team, and we were all really proud of him for showing out on senior night.
That's exactly what you hope for, is a game like that for a kid like that. Ian Fletcher has been nothing but a fantastic teammate. He is truly a team first type kid. The amount of stuff that he's done, like just to name a few, the Exeter game, the first one, he was the get back coach, so he made sure that I was not on the field. He came running down at one point when I was doing something I shouldn't have been doing. He pulled me right over. He is super supportive of Ethan Kahn. All he wants to do is get better for next year, and so he is super high energy, super high IQ with communicating and making sure the younger defensemen know where they're supposed to be. And that what was really cool about last night is Ian got his 100th save on his first save last night, so that was really cool. And he just started off the game. He was hot and felt like he was seeing everything, and was just super proud of him because it was he was our starter last year, and he could be a starter at a lot of schools in Division One, and he has just been nothing but a great teammate. And so a lot of the guys were very excited for him to start and to do as well as he did was just awesome, especially because last year too during the Merrimack game in the first half it wasn't his best half, and so I know it meant a lot to him to have as great of a half that he did.
Yo, Q's, man! JJ, get through! JJ, get through! White! Come on, who's there? Come on, out! Check it out! Withholding! Fred, Rio! That's right! Go, Nate! That's right! Keep going! Set up! Right! Jumbo! Top step in there! It's you, Caden. Come on, Eddie! Let's go, DK! Yeah, Braun. Hold on. Back, Ryan. You got it. Up left. Clear out. Right. Good right. Get high forward. Get right. Here you go. Get out. Come to distance. Run. Come on. Spread your one. See you by two. No, not anymore. Come through. One. There you go. No. I mean, 7v1. Yeah, come in. You got goalie, Kevin. Come in. Kevin, too. Yes, sir. Good. Run with the play. Step over. All right. Yeah, Dylan. Get over. Drive. Yeah. Boy. Two. Up in the glove. Bomb. AJ, you need to be Go again. Watch that crease, Caden. Right there, Hudson.
I think we're just that slow start team, but it's definitely when you get guys out of position and we want to run a certain lineup and do certain things, and people are at different spots, and then we're telling them, when we do this, you get here, and so it throws you out of the flow a little bit. But I thought, just like we've been saying, once we got that one, and then we started rolling afterwards. It started rolling after that, but it is too. Even though we do mess with some stuff on senior night, it is fun too when you put guys at different positions and you tell Kevin he's taking a face off. That can be fun, and guys enjoy being in different spots too. So I think it was more just we seemed to have that slow first quarter, but third quarter was great again, which has also been one of our staples this year, which has been awesome.
Yellow, yellow. Every seat top. John. Backside. Yo. Step up. 25, Trev. Step up. Katie, where you going? Hey, let's go, dogs. Yeah. Hey, over Brett. Good. Yes,
Definitely, like, once you get one, they start all falling. But you also kind of need to adjust because at least, like, let's say our offense is coming out to a slow start. It's also kind of on our defense because during practice all week, we can't really simulate exactly what the other team's going to do for defense. We can do our best, but you have to kind of adjust to how that defense is playing you.
No, we definitely came out to a slow start, and I think that's kind of just how we play. We've joked about it all year, where unfortunately we just always come out of the gates a little slow, and that's something that we're going to work on, and we are going to change it when it matters. But I don't think it had anything to do with the circumstances of the night. I think it was just play style that we have. Our offense was just playing slow. Our defense wasn't getting turnovers as quickly as we usually were. And it didn't end up mattering in the end, but it is something that we're going to have to focus on going into the playoffs.
Definitely bittersweet. I don't really think it's hit me yet, just because I feel like we have a new season coming up here with the postseason. We want to make a big run, but it was just awesome to see all of them with their families, how excited their families were, how much work the parents put into all the pregame decorations, in the postgame tailgate in the cafeteria. It just meant a lot, and I had said that senior night is about the seniors, but really it's a lot about the senior parents, and especially because for a lot of these parents, even if their kid's a three-sport athlete, this is truly the end of the road, because this is their son's last sport. And so it just, to see the look on their families' faces was what made it very special, and then to win in the way that we did and get all those guys significant playing time, even some of the seniors that don't necessarily find themselves in the starting rotation, and all of them played awesome. So it was just a really fun game, really fun atmosphere.
I think me personally was a little bit different because I moved from Merrimack, so being able to kind of have a full circle there, having my last home game at Bedford, while being able to still play against a lot of my really good friends growing up, I thought that was a really special moment for me.
It sort of hit. I was like, this is going to be my second to last game if we get a home playoff game on our turf. So it kind of hit there. I was like, the time's winding down on the turf that I've played on for 4 years. So, a little sad, but I mean, we got right into the game, so I didn't dwell on it too much.
A little bit emotional, obviously. My last ever senior night, my last regular season home game for the year. It's just a lot of emotions. But once that game started, it was like any other game. But it's definitely a hard concept to grasp that it's my last senior night. And yeah, it was a hard thing to get through. But once the game started, it was just like any other game, and we handled business.
Senior class is just such a family. Everyone loves each other. So seeing everyone there, like all the parents know each other, all the kids know each other's parents. So seeing everyone there, it's just like one big family, and taking a photo. I mean, it's just memories that, our parents are going to love. We're going to have pictures of that forever. So it's just great.
I mean, these seniors that was standing next to on senior night, whether it's from lacrosse or school or another sport, I've known these guys pretty much my whole life. So standing there with their families and them, and knowing that this is all of our last senior nights together, and they definitely added to the emotions of the overall senior night. Standing with these people that I've known for so long, and my teammates that I've known for so long, and it was definitely an emotional and a sad thing.
It's some like my favorite guys on the team that are leaving, so it's kind of like a brutal feeling, like knowing that this is like the last time you'll play with them, the last year. But I mean, like you gotta just like, it's like you expect it, like it's gonna happen. But you definitely gotta like enjoy the moments you have with them, obviously, because it's only for like so much time and it goes by super fast. So, but yeah, it's crazy because some of those guys I've been playing with for like 3 years, and now that's it, and it went by so quick. So it's